We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Lee Brown looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Brett Anderson will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So stepping in, Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Baez onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box now, Lee Brown, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
O'Neill is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now batting, Lee Brown.
Number 24, Lee Brown.
There we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Long throw to third for the third baseman, but the throw is wild. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Eduardo Escobar.
Hey, get the pitch and drive it home.
Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground near home. The tag gets one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? Nice and patient, one at a time.
To first, taken in by Goldschmidt. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Kisner in his career against Brett Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Striding into the box, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Wong.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. Digging in, Lee Brown. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Anthony Rizzo.
There you go, left side.
Runners on the move for second. On a rope to the second baseman. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. We're through 6 full and we still have no score. At the plate, Andrew Kisner. No hits to this point.
The catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brown will get there and he puts it away to retire the side. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we still have no score. Digging in once again, Lee Brown.
Number 24, Lee Brown.
Here you go now. Come on now. One time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
You got it. Go to.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Here we go right here. No one better.
The 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Here we go. Clutch up right now. Clutch up, boys. Right guy, right place.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Trace Barrera.
To the Cubs, the catcher, Trace Barrera.
Let's go now. What's that?
Runner goes for third. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 86, TJ.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Goldschmidt is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we still have no score. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. High in the air out to center field. Brown is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Lee Brown, the winning run at second. However, the double play in order here.
Hey, let it fly, baby. Hey, let's go.
Here's the first pitch. On the season, Brown is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats.
Drive him in. Your turn. Drive him in right now.
Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Brett Anderson. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 14 runs.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Adbert Alzolay will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
Stepping up now, Lee Brown. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Ready with the 0-1. This one's down to third. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in, Lee Brown, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, career number 247, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offense.
Ready to take his hacks again, Lee Brown, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the year.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals 1. Coming to the plate now, Lee Brown, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Turn, pick up the ball. Hey, nice way. Way to drive that one.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Rip it up.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Runner goes for second. Slow grounder to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Runner in scoring position with 2
The
gone.
first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here we go.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it 4-1. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 out, nobody on.
There's the 1, huh?
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row. and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Cubs swung the bats well with 16 hits. Adbert Alzolay notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 12 men.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubbies look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Hey, stay hot now.
First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in.
Get out,
1 for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Cubby first. Coming to the plate now, Lee Brown. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Yeah, boy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See you, drive it right here. Come on, big. Let's try. Let's go right here.
0-1, here it comes. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. See you later. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, the 248th of his career, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate, Lee Brown. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Bonifacio will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. He's running on the ground to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is O'Neill. See you later. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Colton Wong.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
The 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Brown will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Lee Brown. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. No runs, 2 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Lifted in the air out to center field. Brown is there, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Lee Brown. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Hicks is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
This is line to left. O'Neill is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Cubs scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Kyle Hendricks earns a league-leading 11th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Austin Warner was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 5 hits, 3 errors, and 4 men left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.